Hey, it's Jeff here, your YouTube reviewer of New England brews. Welcome back to NEBR, New England Beer Reviews. White Birch 5th Anniversary Ale from Hooksett, New Hampshire. Comes in with an alcohol by volume of 11.2% ABV. For those of you who've been watching my page for the last 5 or so years, you'll know that I was one of the first people ever to talk about White Birch beers. And since then, since 2009, when White Birch first opened up and started brewing their beers, they're now available in 15 or maybe even 16 states. So here I am, jumping on this brand new one for 2014. I've been looking forward to this. It's a beer that they talked about for a couple of months because they said it was coming out, and they put out their anniversary beers every year. If you look here behind me, 2, 3, 4. I missed number 1 for some reason. Don't know why, but for whatever reason, I missed anniversary number 1. But look back here, 2, 3, 4. So this will be added right up here once I'm all done. So let me get right into this beer and check it all out. I don't know much about this beer other than that it is 11.2% ABV. They do put a description on the side of the bottle. It says here, let's see, as a young brewer, I wish I had my glasses on. As a young business, we consider our 5th anniversary to be a big deal. Well, I do too. To celebrate turning 5, we've made what we're calling a Royal Belgian style IPA. Well, doesn't that sound interesting? So let's pour it right into this White Birch glass. White Birch Brewing has really taken off. I mean, they started out in a kind of a garage, basically, for the most part, back in 2009. A couple of years later, they moved over to what used to be a car dealership, which went out of business, and they took over this car dealership, and there's tons of parking, lots of room for them to expand their brewery, and that's where they're brewing their beers these days. So, let's check it out. Take a look at this. Unfiltered, so it's a cloudy, sort of hazy, copper, reddish, amber color tone, maybe a little orange, with this kind of off-white head. Let's check out the aroma. Oh, it's really nicely balanced. I'm getting some caramel malts, I'm getting some other malts. I'm getting some nice sort of subdued but vibrant, subdued and vibrant, doesn't make sense, but some vibrant hops, but they're not overpowering in any way. You're definitely getting a kind of a hoppy character, hoppy sensation going on, kind of a grassy or maybe a floral sensation, but not quite as sweet as that. And the malts are toasted and they really come across as very inviting. So let's check out the beer. Wow, this has a nice medium, probably almost full body, a very nice full bodied beer. Really well balanced. I mean, yeah, you're getting a touch of the malts and the caramel malts up front, but then you're getting a kind of a mild, almost mild to moderate hop sensation, floral, grassy. They're kind of kicking in and sort of finishing off on the hoppy side a little bit, but not to the point where it's very bitter and very, very, like pucker up type bitterness, like maybe a double IPA or something like that. A very pleasant malty sensation, a very sweet sensation. The White Birch house yeast is kicking in to kind of balance out all those hop aromas that are kicking in as well. I mean, really, this is something else. They call it a Royal Belgian style. Well, I'm not picking up a lot of the traditional Belgian toasted maltiness, but I am picking up that sort of Belgian sweetness that often accompanies Belgian style ales. This is a really easy drinking beer, 11.2%, no booze, no alcohol whatsoever. It just kind of warms the insides. I was talking to Bill a couple of weeks ago. Bill Herlica is the owner and brewer of White Birch, and he said, I'm brewing something you're going to really like. And this may be it. I'm not sure if he was talking about this one or not, but he says, you're going to really like this one. And, well, he's right. I gotta say, he's right. It might have been one of the other beers. I picked up like 4 or 5 beers from White Birch today, including a sour brown and a double IPA, a few others. Yeah, I spent a lot of money there, I gotta say. I'm sure Bill is very happy with me for spending so much money out of my paycheck at White Birch. But I gotta say, this, back to the beer, this is really a nice beer. It does have those caramel toffee malt characteristics that come sort of up at first, but then the hop and the hop bitterness kind of kicks in afterward. Really balances it out. You're getting the sweetness at first and a bitterness at the end, and it lingers on, and it just really kind of balances everything out in a very pleasant and enjoyable sort of way. And got a little bit of a bite to it. Like I said, 11.2%, no alcohol whatsoever. But you know, you might be thinking, well, does this taste something like, you know, St. Bernardus or you know, West Mall or one of those? I wouldn't say that so much. It's got some of those characteristics. It has some of the dark fruit characteristics that are prominent in those types of beers. But I'm really picking up more of a malty sensation and a nice kind of hop sensation that's not super bitter. I mean, the bottom line is it's complex and balanced. How's that? Complex and balanced. If you can understand complex and balanced, you'll probably like this beer. But I'm really enjoying it. I'm looking forward to drinking this one after I finish this video. I bought a second bottle to cellar it for a little while to see how it goes, 11.2%. So I might cellar for 6, maybe 8, 10 months or something like that. So I'm looking to try it again maybe in the summer months once the snow is gone, and to see how it fares at that time. So that'll do it for now. This is White Birch Brewing, the 5th anniversary ale. Thanks for stopping by. I'll catch you again next time.